This question deals with 8 towns, and numbers on edges represent cost in cent of traveling from one node to another. So if we put A in position 1, we don't have to add anything to get there. To go to B in position 2, we'd have to add 130 with 130 to get from A. For C in position 3, we'd have to add 140, so it would be 140 to get from A. And for D, can we get there quicker than 200? We can't, so 200 is the quickest to get from A to D. So position 4, we'll add 200 on, and we'll say that it's taken 200 to get from A. So going this way will be 130 and 80, 210. Going this way will be 220, 220. We don't want that. We want the 210 is shorter, coming from B. E in position 5, add 80 on to get 210 coming from B. Going to G will be 240, 210 and 30. Coming this way will be 260. If you want to show some workings, we don't need the 260. Let's just double check. We can get there in 240, but let's just double check coming down the other way. It might be quicker. Well, going from C to F is going to be 140, 140, 240, but coming down this way is actually quicker. That's 220. So F in position 6, add 20 on, and it's costing 220 coming through D. And D, 220 going this way will be 40, which would be 260. So it is quicker or cheaper to come from E. And G in position 7, we're going to add 30 on to get that 240. And for H, we can go 210 plus 150, that will be 360. In this direction, 240 plus 110 will be 350. And in this direction, 220 and 210 will be 430. So neither of them work. 240 and 110, 350 looks the quickest, coming from G. So H is in position 8. We've added 110 on, and we're coming from position G. So if we map that back, it's going to be finishing at H, coming from G. G came from E. E came from B. And B came from A. So A, B, E, H, G at a cost of 350 cents in this question. So that's €3.50. The cost in euro of traveling from A to each other place, from A to B, when we have that up above, that's €1.40. 140 from A to B. No, 130, I'm reading it wrong. 130 from A to B, 140 from A to C. From A to D, the quickest was €2. €2 from A to D. From A to E, 210. 210 from A to E. From A to F, well, we had a 220 down here, didn't we? A to F, 220. And then from A to G, we had a 240 to get from A to G. And to get from A to H is 350. And then on a certain date, the road between G and H is blocked. So how much does the cost increase? So if this one is blocked, the last 110 is blocked, we're at G, but we can't get there, so it's going to either be 220 plus 210 or 210 plus 150, so it's going to be 360 coming up from the top.